From Zorville, Ohio, it's high school football action. Week 10 of the high school season, a Thursday night special between the Indian Valley Braves and the Tusky Valley Trojans. I'm Scott Robinson along with Bob Zontini here on the Attorney Eric Bauer pregame show. The Braves come into the game at 7-2, while the Trojans at 4-5. And Bob, packed game, last game of the season. A lot to play for Indian Valley, although it appears they have a home game clinched for the playoffs. But certainly Tusky Valley wants to have a good showing and maybe end up the season at 500.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Now, we saw Tusky Valley a couple weeks ago, and they executed well against Canton Timpkin. And, of course, Indian Valley, I know they're not, coaches aren't looking ahead, but, the players, you just got to keep those guys focused and, not make any critical turnovers, because a game like tonight, there probably going to be some because of the weather. And I'm sure the Braves want to get in and out of this game healthy and get ready for next week.
We look offensively, the Braves averaging 32 points a game, Tusky Valley at about 18 per contest. Defensively, Tusky Valley giving up 29 a game and Indian Valley giving up 20 points per game. The rushing game, the key for both teams. Jake Davis of the Braves has nearly 1,500 yards and 23 touchdowns, while the Tusky Valley Trojans have a nice 1-2 punch in the backfield with Kyle Stewart and Jake Arendale.
Well, also, they do have that nice 1-2 punch in Indian Valley. I think they do also with quarterback Brady Byers. Last year I did the Indian Valley and Tusky Valley game as I was watching it, and I was real impressed with the quarterback from Indian Valley. And I didn't realize he was a junior last year. So he's explosive. So we'll see how things go here tonight. The weather, of course, is going to dictate everything. I'm not going to go out on a limb there.
You're not Dick Goddard, but it looks like it's going to be an issue.
The Woolly Bear Festival.
Yeah. We certainly expect the rushing attempts to be more than the passing attempts tonight, based on history. The Trojans, Derek Horseman, 114 completions and 209 attempts. Indian Valley throwing much less. They're 31 of 62 on the season. Let's take a look at the starting offensive lineup for the Tusky Valley Trojans, if we can get that on there. And there you have it. The wideouts will be Tristan Anderson, Jordan Felgenauer, and the quarterback, and also Tyler Burrier. He'll be the tight end. Across the line, it'll be Adam Kohler, Blake Gursky, Zach Dozier, Tyler Palumbo, Richard Cox, and the quarterback, Derek Horseman. In the backfield, it'll be Jake Arendale and Taylor Stallman. You're also going to see a heavy dose of Kyle Stewart. Defensively, for the Indian Valley Braves, we will take a look at that now here. And certainly the Braves defense has played well throughout the season. Along the line, you've got Jaden Helder, Kobe Kuhl, Brock Weber, Brandon Anderson. You've got Logan Ryan, also one of the outside linebacker spots. Inside linebackers, Kyle Contini and Will Love. Ross Love, Brady Byers, Connor Kuhl, and Brady Kontzmeyer fill out that group of defensive starters. For the Tusky Valley Trojans defensively, let's take a look at their starters. You've got the line across there, Taylor Stallman, Tyler Palumbo, Jake Arendale, Adam Kohler, Charlie Ackerman. The linebackers will be Nolan Wolf and Cody Cantrell. And then you've got Brian Lewis, Gabe Shetler, Jordan Felgenauer, and Tristan Anderson in the defensive backfield. And, of course, Indian Valley offensively. We mentioned a couple of these players. We haven't mentioned Logan Ryan. He is like the third leading rusher on the Braves squad. Across the line, it's Jared Kearns, Brandon Anderson, Joey Kopp, Kobe Kuhl, Brock Weber, Kyle Contini at the tight end spot, Brady Byers at quarterback, Ross Love at one of the wideout spots, and then in the backfield you've got Trevor Garbrandt and Jake Davis. A soggy night. We expect the football will be a little slippery. We'll see how that goes, as this has been the Attorney Eric Bauer pregame show. We'll be back with the Ferris Chevrolet kickoff in a moment, so stay with us right here on TV2 Sports.
As the area's leader in direct-to-garment printing, you won't be surprised by Dennison T-Shirt Graphics' huge range of services: screen printing, banners, engraving, graphic design, and embroidery. They offer just about anything you can imagine, like shirts, mugs, hats, plaques, trophies, and more. They're located right here in New Philadelphia on the south side and on the web at DenisonT-shirt.com.
We're always looking for better ways to do things, but with some banks, better for them isn't always better for you.
You've reached Megabank. Press 1 to hear your current balance. Press 2 to hear these options again.
Introducing free Kasasa checking. When you do stuff for us, like swipe your debit card or get e-statements, we make it even better for you with cash back and refunds on ATM fees. Kasasa, carried locally at First Federal Community Bank. Do you, Kasasa?
Since 1972, Taylor Insurance and Financial Services has been serving the Tuscarawas Valley with friendly and professional advice. With over 100 years of combined experience, Taylor Insurance and Financial Services offers the best in auto and home insurance, 401k rollovers, IRA transfers, and a full line of property and casualty coverage. With 2 locations to serve you, 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia and on 2nd Street in Coshocton, there's no need to look any further than Taylor Insurance and Financial Services.
Just about ready to go with our contest between Tusky Valley and Indian Valley tonight from Zorville. But first, let's talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by Spare Key Locksmith. They've been serving the Tuscarawas Valley and 6 surrounding counties for over 8 years. They program transponders and will cut keys at your location. Spare Key Locksmith, the key to your success. Bob, how about a couple of quick keys for each team?
Well, quite obviously for both teams, it's going to be how well they handle the inclement weather with the rain and the wind. And, I know Tusky Valley receives, and, you want to make a defensive stop if you're Indian Valley. Of course, you back them up and then get the ball, get good field position. But it's going to be the weather for the most part.
All right, that is the keys to the game, and in this case, the one big key to the game is the weather, and it's brought to you by Spare Key Locksmith. They've been serving the Tuscarawas Valley and 6 surrounding counties for over 8 years. Time now for the Omni Orthopedics injury update. If you've been sidelined, get back in the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. And there are a few players in just jerseys on the sidelines, but not anybody too seriously injured. And both teams will be at full strength, and that's particularly important here in Week 10. So that is the Omni Orthopedics injury update. If you've been sidelined, get back in the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. Should be a good one here, and Bob, the weather's obviously going to be a factor. The wind might even be more than the rain.
Yeah, the way it's been gusting here, I think probably the biggest award tonight's got to go to the fans from either side for sitting out in this in the elements, and see everybody with their umbrellas and covered in plastic or anything they can to shield off the rain and the wind. And we're fortunate we got the wind to our back up here.
Yeah,
our
no
lucky
question.
night.
Yeah, so
All
far.
right.
Yeah, it could have been the other way around, but fortunately it was not. And we are just about ready to go with this one. As the kickoff brought to you by Ferris, Chevrolet, Buick, Cadillac, and Toyota. The Ferris Service Department has been redesigned to make it even more customer friendly. That also means more convenient hours. Ryan Ferris and the Ferris Service Department are available Mondays 8 to 8, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays 8 to 5:30. Ferris on the Wabash in New Philadelphia. So we are ready to go for the first 12 minutes of action. Back deep for the Trojans, it'll be Jordan Felgenauer, Taylor Stolman, and also Tristan Anderson. To kick it away for Indian Valley, it'll be number 11, Connor Cool.
Indian Valley kicking into the wind. Looks like Tusky Valley should have good field position.
Tell you what, the wind has gusted pretty strong here on a night that's a little bit soggy for both teams. I'm sure those white uniform tops will not be this clean later on. Little pooch kick to about the 30, picked up by the Braves' opponent, the Trojans, at about the 29-yard line, maybe out to the 30, where the Trojans will have it first and 10. Derek Horseman at quarterback in the backfield for the Trojans. It'll be Taylor Stallman and Kyle Stewart. You know, wondered if that might not happen with the conditions, but they're going to bring him out to the side. They're going to go with the 5-wide set here. A little bit of a surprise here as Horseman drops back. Stallman in motion. The snap to Horseman. He'll drop straight back. They look at the bubble screen. He's going to have to go the opposite side. Overthrown and incomplete on first down.
Well, we're open up with a screen, and a night like tonight, it's hard to get a good pass rush. So consequently, the guys weren't able to put a whole lot of pressure on and threw the timing off.
So it'll be second down and 10. You know, just when we think it's going to be mainly a running game, they open up with a couple of passes here. So Stewart now in the backfield behind Horseman on second and 10 at their own 30. Just underway. The handoff to Stewart, straight ahead. Pounds up inside, out to maybe the 33-yard line for a gain of 3. It'll be third down and 7.
First by number 78, Brandon Anderson.
That's going to be the tough job, is keeping the football dry enough to use it for the quarterback.
Yes, well, I'm sure both teams have a number of balls signed in tonight or checked in, and that'll at least help out.
Third down and 7. Stallman in motion. Horseman under pressure across the middle, incomplete. So a quick 3 and out for the Tusky Valley Trojans. That pass intended for Brandon Locker was incomplete. And Stewart will drop back to punt it away.
Well, Indian Valley did what they needed to do to stop that first drive at Tusky Valley. It looks like they're going to get pretty good field position. I know the punter from Tusky Valley has a very strong leg, though.
Logan Ryan back to receive the punt. Nice end-over-end kick. It's going to hit about the 25-yard line and take a Trojan bounce. It'll stop about the 10-yard line. So the Braves going to be pinned deep in their own territory.
That's a tremendous punt.
So it'll be Brady Byers at the quarterback spot for the Braves. In the backfield, it'll be Trevor Garbrandt and Jake Davis. Logan Ryan, one of the wideouts, along with Ross Love, and then Kyle Contini, the tight end. Across the line, Jared Kearns, Brandon Anderson, Joey Kopp, Kobe Cool, and Brock Weber. Across the line for the Trojans, it'll be Charlie Ackerman, Adam Kohler, Jake Arendale, Tyler Palumbo, and Taylor Stallman. The linebackers, Nolan Wolf and Cody Cantrell. And Brian Lewis and Gabe Shetler, the corners. Jordan Felgenauer and Tristan Anderson, the safeties here on first down and 10. Byers ready to take the snap. He'll take it himself around the left side. He's got the first down and more out near the 29-yard line before Jordan Felgenauer brings him down. So pretty good first down play.
Well, pretty good first down play. Brady Byers is like I said before the game started, I think he's a very explosive player there. He showed his skills. Indian Valley went unbalanced, and then they motioned 2 there, and they had about the whole team on the left side there, so Brady could run that quarterback sweep or quarterback off power.
So it'll be first down and 10 from the 27-yard line. The handoff to Davis over left tackle. He'll be out of probably for about a gain of 8. It'll be second down and 2.
Number 32, Jake Arendale. Takes it out to the
and Jake Arendale with the tackle for the Trojans.
Pickup of 8 brings up second down and 2.
I think you're going to see a large dose of that power off tackle play. It's a play common almost all I formation teams. Power O, however you want to call it. Everybody has a different name for it, but we block down, bring the backside guard, and lead up in there with the fullback and let that big tailback carry it.
Second down and 2 from the 35-yard line. Byers is going to take it himself. Byers will have the first down out across the 40. And again, another first down. And again, actively from his linebacker spot, Kyle Stewart with another tackle. He's been huge defensively for the Trojans.
Yeah, we saw him 2 weeks ago. He had a great game both sides of the ball. And you see right there, Logan Ryan in motion, running that fly sweep. He and Brady Byers running an option type play there. Won't surprise me for too long where Logan will keep it.
Byers out of the shotgun on 1st down and 10. This time the handoff straight ahead and nothing there as Jake Davis back to the line of scrimmage, and that was about it. So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
The defensive line of Tusky Valley had penetration and stopped that right at the point of attack. That's probably what you have to do against a tailback like Jake Davis. You have to get him before he gets started.
Indian Valley coming in at 7-2. The Trojans at 4-5. For Indian Valley, there will be a Week 11. The handoff to Ryan from the tailback spot. Keeps his feet, gets loose, could go all the way. Down to the 20, 10, 5, call it a touchdown, Indian Valley. 60 yards.
Logan Ryan carries the football for the Braves.
How about that? We said he was going to break one. He broke one there. That's set right there. Jake Davis moved to fullback, and Logan Ryan's multi-talented. He plays wide receiver, jumps in that tailback spot. He just broke how many tackles? 1, 2, 3.
Well, it looked like they were trying to get the football instead of bring him down, and he just broke loose.
You got a good point. Yeah, they watch too many professional games right there.
Connor Cool on for the extra point attempt out of Ryan's hold. 8:39 to play first quarter. Indian Valley on the board first. Good snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Kick is good.
So it is 7-0. Indian Valley leading Tusky Valley early on here at Zorville. And I'll tell you what, that was just an outstanding individual effort there.
Yes, it was. I noticed that before the play started, he was at tailback and Jake Davis at fullback. So I was expecting to run a quick trap with Jake Davis, but they were in isolation off the left side. And I saw Logan Ryan play earlier in the year, and he has like a lot of Indian Valley athletes, from what I remember, they have a lot of versatility. He can catch it and he can run it, obviously. And 7-0. This is a big possession right here.
Yeah, the Trojans. I got to think they're going to want to show a little bit with Kyle Stewart, and also maybe get Derek Horseman's arm warmed up. Maybe try. It's tough when it's gusting. 20, 30, 40 miles an hour winds. It's very tough to get that passing game in gear.
I think Coach Lancaster, on the other hand, he'd like this kind of weather because he knows he's got that three guys back here in the backfield that can run and score at any time. So he probably likes this kind of weather.
It's ready to go with the kickoff. Cool to kick it away again. And as you can see, a little windy as ball falls off the tee. That'll give us time to tell you about Uncommon Grounds Coffee Shop, located at 243 West 3rd Street in downtown Dover. They're open Monday through Saturday. Stop in and enjoy some coffee or one of their smoothies or frozen shivers. So we're going to have somebody come in and hang on to that one and just kind of tee it up for them. And we're going to see that more and more, I think, as the evening goes on. And a little kick to the side, and it's going to go out of bounds, and good field position for the Trojans.
Kick goes out of bounds.
I saw a good hustle there by an Indian Valley player, hustling down on the kickoff side over there. I believe that's number 32. I believe it's Corey Carlisle. I think he's a freshman. I might add that his father played for me, and so I had to make sure I get his name in there. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's, there's probably not too many kids out there for the Indian Valley team that didn't play for you somewhere along the line.
I'd have to have a special extra quarter to mention all the guys. So,
wow, just look at that weather coming down. I mean, it is just really starting to rain hard. In motion is Locker. They look for the option. Horseman keeps it himself to the 40. Left side, down to the 45, the 50, down to the 45, to the 42-yard line. A 23-yard run.
Well,
Down by number 12, Brady Kotzmeyer.
like that replay. Check the replay out here. We saw Tusky Valley against Canton Timpkin a couple weeks ago. The quarterback Derek Horseman did a great job of this exact play right here, and again another fine job of executing the option, the read option, and I like to keep the ball in that number 18's hands a lot here tonight.
First down and 10. The handoff straight ahead. And Stewart to the 39-yard line for a solid gain of 4. And when he gets it, he just runs so hard.
Yeah, again, I'll refer back to 2 weeks ago, Scott, when we watched him, and that was it. Inside, outside, inside, outside. What? No need to change the formula.
Second down and 6 for Tusky Valley at the Indian Valley 39-yard line. Tusky Valley trailing 7-0. Again, Stewart this time. The quarterback kept it himself. Good fake into Stewart. And Horseman has the first down. Nice fake that time. Good ball handling in the backfield.
I tell you, it was an excellent fake. I thought the fullback had it. I noticed the Indian Valley defensive line slanting. I know they slanted right that time. And quarterback read that defensive end perfectly. You see on the replay, you see the defensive end collapsed on the fullback and the linebacker looped out, but the quarterbacks beat him one-on-one.
First down and 10. Horseman's going to keep it himself again. This time he is taken down to the ground. And that tackle is made by number 55.
It's a 3-yard loss on the play, brings up second down and 13.
That'll be second down and 13. As that tackle made by Brock Weber.
And I believe Jake Davis was in on that too. As I noticed him he's playing that little outside linebacker spot. Whoa.
Horseman had nobody to pitch to. Somebody went the wrong way. And nobody was more surprised than Horseman when he looked back and Stewart was on the other side of the field.
Yes, there's probably
somebody got the odds and evens mixed up there.
Sure did.
So it'll be third down and 13 from the Indian Valley 35. Well, that happens.
That's a lookout. That's what you call a lookout play.
Yeah,
you know?
Look out, here they come.
Look out.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's probably a pretty sinking feeling. You look for your pitch guy and there's nobody there. It's a good thing you didn't pitch it.
Yeah.
Locker in motion. The snap to Horstman. Looks down the left side now. He's going to take off with it. He's got a runner. He's got a blocker out there. There's Stewart, and it's down to the 24-yard line. He's going to be close. It might give him an option here on fourth down. I don't think there's much doubt that they will try and go for it here.
Yes, they had a receiver coming open on that play, but of course I know as a quarterback you can't sit back there all day. If he was sitting in my seat, he could have saw him, but he made a nice play there, picked up 10 yards, and we got 4th and 3.
Horseman ready to go. Takes the snap, the handoff, straight ahead to Stewart. He's got the first down and more as he carries defenders with him down to the 16-yard line. A nice 8-yard gain. Tell you what, you got to be impressed right now with the play calling of the Trojans. They're just moving right down the field.
Couldn't say it any better than that. In the game, this game started the way the game started 2 weeks ago. They come out, started passing, then they went back running it, and they found some success here.
Arendale in the slot. He's in motion. Now he'll drop into the power eye. The handoff to Stewart over the right side.
Kyle Stewart carries the football.
And a nice gain down to about the 13-yard line, a gain of 5.
Down by number 78.
And they're going to go no huddle. They'll get the play in quickly here. 4.5 minutes to go, first quarter. And again, the handoff to Stewart, running hard right up the middle. Down near the 5-yard line. And close to another first down.
That Kyle Stewart is you know, he gets some momentum going. He runs kind of straight up and down, but he's big enough to handle it, and he got him a first down right there. He's just punishing right up inside right now, which then leads to the quarterback on the keep around the end. So we'll kind of see how things open up here.
First and goal at the 6. The handoff to Stewart over the left side. And he is down close inside of the 1-yard line.
Struck down by number 33, Will Love.
I got him picking up 5 yards at a clip here.
Second and goal.
I think he's averaging about 6 yards a carry on the season, so he's let's see what they do here with Stewart. Fumble, and it's picked up by Horseman.
Recovers his own fumble back at the 5-yard line.
They were right up against the edge of the goal line there, and they lose about 4 yards there. Those are the kind of mistakes that really hurt you in a game like this, where every point's going to be valuable. Particularly with the weather probably going to get worse as it goes on.
Yeah.
Now they're going to go to the wideouts. 5 wideouts. Stewart in motion, now sets in the backfield, and we've got a penalty flag.
Flag on the play.
Somebody moved.
They're going to call it a offsides.
Offsides called against the Braves.
Against the Braves, so it'll be half the distance.
Penalty will be half the distance.
That's really a gutsy call on offense. I know it sounds like it's a great call, but if you jump, then you're back 5 yards. You're only picking up half the distance. You're going to pick up 2.5 with the chance of losing 5. Now, better off maybe go on quick, huh? That's what we used to teach our quarterbacks.
3rd down and 2 from the 2-yard line and close to the end zone. Boys, now finally the signal goes up, touchdown. So a 2-yard run.
To check the replay out, the big fullback from Tusky Valley, Kyle Stewart, having another great game. Good isolation block, and he powers it in deep in the end zone. I took him a while to signal for
that's a
touchdown. Here's a critical play. These extra points on a night like tonight, I have a feeling there's going to be more than one touchdown scored.
Charlie Ackerman will try the extra point. A little bit of a high snap, though. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And we're tied at 7-7. Yeah, we're sorry we didn't call that touchdown a little bit sooner, but there was no signal that he had actually made it into the end zone. So we'll do better. 3:01 to go here in the first quarter. For complete insurance coverage for your home, auto, life, or commercial needs, call the professional team at Hanhart Insurance with 5 agents to serve you. Located at 122 West 3rd Street in Dover, or you can call them at 330-343-7767 or visit them online at hanhartinsurance.com. Building trust for over 100 years, Hanhart Insurance.
Ryan Logan and Corey Carlisle back in for the Braves.
So what are some things you've seen here early on?
Well, what I've seen early on, Tusky Valley looks like their offensive line will get real nice line splits and kind of already creating some holes up there. And, we always like to have your offensive line kind of get as big a split as you can handle. Sometimes you run against quicker teams, you can't do that. But right now, I believe their big splits are giving them an advantage.
Ackerman to kick it away with 3:01 to go here in the first quarter. On a soggy night in Zorville. Ball's going to squirt through, back to Ryan. Picks it up about the 11, out to the 20, the 25, the 30. And out finally at the 31-yard line where the Braves will take it over 1st and 10. I want to thank our good friends at the new Parkway Superstore. The scoreboard's brought to you by the new Parkway Superstore at 311 Commercial Parkway in Dover. Featuring Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks. The Parkway Superstore is the place for trucks. See them online at the new parkwaysuperstore.com. First down and 10 for Indian Valley, tied up at 7-7. And Brady Byers at the controls. He's going to take it himself over the left side. Cuts it back to the hash mark and out for a gain of about 9. It'll bring up second down and short. Well, they're going to say he got enough, so he will move the sticks. It'll be a first down for the Braves.
Braves have it there, 1st and 10.
Probably want to keep that ball right in that number 24, Brady Byers' hands. He's talented. He's got good speed, and when he's tired of running, you hand it off to Jake Davis, then you hand it off to Logan Ryan.
Ryan in motion to the left side. The handoff to Davis. Davis puts his head down out to the 48-yard line. Nice 5-yard gain. And it'll be second down and 4.
Indian Valley will have it, 2nd and 4.
Indian Valley not doing anything fancy. They're getting some good blocking up front, able to open some holes.
I tell you, Indian Valley likes that left side of their offensive line. Most of their attacks have been going there. I have to check and see the personnel over there, but they like to attack to their left.
Byers again is going to take it, and he is going to be wrapped up in a hurry after a short gain of 1. Charlie Ackerman was one of the Trojans in there on the stop.
Yep, back to that left side again.
Brought down by number 24, Nolan Wolf. Be 3rd down and 3.
It'll be 3rd down and 3 after the gain of 1. 7-7 our score between Tusky Valley and Indian Valley. Scott Robinson and Bob Zontini with you from Tusky Valley High School in Zorville. The handoff to Davis. Davis across the left side again has the first down at the 46-yard line. Nice gain of 5, good enough to pick up a new set of downs.
Well, I'll tell you, that's just a tough play to stop for any defense. Get that big fullback, Trevor Garbrandt, leading him up through there. That fullback is 6'1", 240 pounds, leading Mr. Davis, and he's 210 pounds. So there's a load of Indian Valley runners coming at you.
And then you got a 6'3", 190-pound quarterback on top of it. And that's going to be a 5-yarder against the Indian Valley Braves.
Called against the Braves.
Braves, I'm sure they can pass the football, but at this point, the rushing attack has been very, very solid.
Yes, they haven't thrown much all year. I believe, 60-some times?
61, 62 times.
Their own 49.
Almost.
Probably just keep everybody honest.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are some teams that dare you to throw.
Yes, and Brady Byers from his quarterback spot was able to break off some long runs and kind of take the pressure off the other guys. And in the second half, I think, is where they tend to wear you down also.
First down and 15. The handoff to Jake Davis straight ahead.
Jake Davis carries the
and he'll pick up about 4.
football.
It'll be second down and 11.
Well, they like that left side.
Indian Valley will have it 2nd down and 12 from the Tusky Valley 48.
At the start.
They like to pound it, that's for sure. They have their favorite side, and that is going to pretty much going to end the first quarter with our score tied at 7-7 between Tusky Valley and Indian Valley. We'll come back with second quarter action in a moment. Stay with us right here on TV2 Sports.
Lost your car keys? Chip key not working? No problem. We can make and program keys at your location. Locked out of your house or need residential or commercial lock replacement? Spare Key Locksmith, your certified mobile locksmith in New Philadelphia, comes to you to help. Bonded, insured, AAA approved, a proud member of the Better Business Bureau. Spare Key Locksmith even offers design and installation of master key systems. Estimates are free. Call 330-340-6098. We accept all major credit cards. Spare Key Locksmith, the key to your success.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
Hi, I'm Elaine with Naturally Green Cleaning Service. My staff and I are dedicated to outstanding customer service, taking great care and focusing on your specific cleaning preferences and needs. We use eco-friendly cleaners that are safe for your family, employees, and even your pets. Services we provide include general home and office, windows, deep cleans for spring and fall, and also final cleans for new construction. Mention this commercial and receive $20 off any new service. Check out our website or call us today for your free estimate.
Ready to go with second quarter action, but first a Haas Body Shop quarter recap as you see the Trojans and the Braves tied at 7 apiece. Both teams scoring. The first blood went to Indian Valley on a 60-yard run by Logan Ryan. The extra point by Kuhl was good. And then with about 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, the Tusky Valley Trojans saw their drive capped off by a 2-yard run by Kyle Stewart. The Charlie Ackerman extra point was good, so we're 7-7 at the end of one quarter of play. And that's been a Haas Body Shop quarter recap brought to you by Haas Body Shop on West Broadway in Dover. Second down and 12 for Indian Valley as Byers under center. He'll roll to his right. Looks to pass, has got a man there. It's caught by Garbrand, and he'll have the first down at the 35-yard line, a gain of 13. Let's take another look.
Little fullback out in the flat. You can see the fullback lined up and is set to the split end side. He slips right out in the flats, and Brady Byers puts it right in his hands, and that big number 45 ball, and he picked up about 13 yards. Well-executed play. You need to throw a bone to those fullbacks every now and then. That'll make them want to block the rest of the game.
First down and 10 for the Braves. The handoff to Ryan. Ryan down the right side. Tripped up, but has another first down after a gain of 12.
Logan Ryan.
And I'll tell you what, Indian Valley's been very efficient offensively. They've ripped off some big runs.
That time right there, they ran with the old counter tray. Pulled a backside guard and tackle and that ball to Donnie Ryan deep in the backfield. And again, as the left side of that offensive line there, they pulled that time and led the runner up through.
Nolan Wolf at the linebacker spot for the Trojans, getting a lot of action here early as he has met Mr. Davis and Mr. Byers a couple of times so far in this one. The handoff to Davis, tries to pick his way through some traffic.
Jake Davis runs the football.
With a run down to near the 20-yard line. Gain of 4. It'll be
21-yard line.
Second down and 6.
Brings up second down and 7.
Indian Valley just going to grind it out, and it's just, and then all of a sudden they'll sting you. But as a football coach, you got to like that. You got to like that kind of attack.
Ryan, the lone setback. They'll hand it off to Davis, who is in the slot. He's going to take it all the way down toward the corner of the end zone, and he is going to be just short at about the 1-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 20. Again, point-blank range here for the Indian Valley Braves. Indian Valley's not wasting any time. You've got Davis, you've got Byers, you've got Garbrand all in the backfield. Any one of them perfectly capable. The handoff to Davis. Just slides forward, enough for the touchdown.
Davis carries the football 1 yard.
His 24th touchdown of the season. So the Braves take the lead here again at 13-7 with the extra point yet to come. And defense is going to be at a premium before this one's over.
Yes, they're Indian Valley just steady. They executed well right down the field. Hit a little pass when they needed to, or just to loosen them up, and then went back to their old bread and butter.
Connor Cool on to attempt the extra point. Low snap, they're going to try and go for the 2. Ryan has a man wide open, and it's going to be caught for the 2-point conversion. That's caught by Kyle Contini.
We're going to watch a replay here.
Kyle Contini catches the 2-point
Logan Ryan, multi-talented,
28 left in the second quarter.
made something out of nothing. You look down the field, and the best thing about that whole deal, Indian Valley didn't have anybody downfield, linemen downfield. So it worked to their advantage, and nice to get that 2-point play.
So it's 15-7. They made something out of nothing there. Could have been disaster. They ended up getting 2 points out of it. And we'll see how that plays out as the game moves on here, as both teams have done very well offensively here so far. Also, we want to remind you that Speedy Septic operates as a family-owned business serving the surrounding area for over 40 years. Their services include commercial, industrial, restaurant, and farm issues, encompassing all non-hazardous liquid waste hauling and disposal. Speedy also provides full-service residential and commercial sewer and drain cleaning. And don't forget, too, about our friends at Contini Financial. Contini Financial Services, serving the surrounding area at 330-364-1603. Ohio National Financial Services. Life changes will be there. And the kick is going to roll out of bounds. That'll give Indian Valley good field position. Or rather, Tusky Valley, I'm sorry.
First and 10 from their own 35.
So Tusky Valley trailing 15-7 has another offensive opportunity here with 10:28 to go in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Ohio Heritage Bank halftime report. We'll also take a look at the Capper Chiropractic halftime adjustments. First down and 10. In motion is Stewart. Horstman looks to take it himself. And he's got nowhere to go as the Indian Valley Braves are there.
Met there by number 33, Will Love.
And that is Will Love taking him down from his linebacker spot.
Will Love penetrated in there. He got him in the backfield, and before he got started, like Will Love and his brother Ross Love are starting out there, and
looks like a loss of 3. It'll be second down and 13.
And their uncle Curtis is the head coach at Tusky Valley. So
there's a lot of familiar family members out there.
I'm sure there is. I wonder if Grandma and Grandpa sitting somewhere, but
Thanksgiving might be interesting this year.
Yeah.
The handoff straight ahead. And that is Taylor Stallman. And he'll pick up the lost yardage plus another 4 maybe. Gain of 7. We'll call it third down and 6.
And we'll throw another card in that mix, Scott. What I said previously, the athletic director of Indian Valley is Bill Love. So Bill and Curtis are brothers, and so I'm sure they'll be disappointed that I mentioned their name there.
Locker reverses to go in motion to the right side. They'll look across the middle of the field. It's going to be underthrown and nearly intercepted by the Indian Valley Braves. And that was Brady Kotzmeyer.
We made a nice read on that ball, and then I thought Brady Byers had a beat on it too. He reacted to it. Originally, the receiver was open, but those two young men made great break on the ball.
4th down and 7. Tusky Valley will have to punt it away. Kyle Stewart will drop back to kick.
That was big defensive stand for Indian Valley because they haven't been stopped yet.
And this time the Braves going to end up with pretty decent field position at about the 27-yard line.
And this is perfect for Indian Valley. 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the game. No doubt in my mind, Coach Lancaster, his guys are going to line up. Ideally, take that ball, use up the first half, score, get the ball to start the second half. I formation guys always think the same. Keep the ball, don't let the other team get it, and make sure you score.
Yeah, we've got. We're going to try and investigate here. I believe it is along the left side of the line. There, we're going to try and get a couple of numbers here for you to make sure who's playing that left side is Byers.
Again, they
has a gain of about 3 out to the 30-yard line.
Number 50, Blake Gursky. Runs the ball out to the 29-yard.
You know, we'll give a shout-out to the Indy Valley line. That's Brock Weber, one of the tackles, Jared Kearns at the other, Brandon Anderson and Kobe Cool, the guards, Joey Kopp, the center. They've done a great job opening some holes.
Well, they sure have, and you can't. We just know they're favoring. They're left-handed, and but all five of those guys up front are doing a great job. So we don't want to slight one side or the other. There we go.
The handoff to Davis. Just puts his head down and carries a couple of defenders out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 6, and it'll be 3rd down.
There they went to the right as soon as we mentioned them. Right on key.
So it'll be 3rd down and 2 at the 35-yard line of the Braves. Indian Valley trying to make something happen here. They lead it 15-7. And they've got plenty of time, 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Really, it's perfect situation for him. Anytime 3rd and short, I'm sure they're going to put that fullback and that tailback. They're just going to buckle it down and come right at the defense. I wouldn't expect anything fancy here.
The handoff to Davis, penalty flag down. And Davis, I think, is going to be close, might be short. But the penalty flag, let's wait and see, and it's got to be a hold, I would guess.
Holding called against Indian Valley.
And the Braves are going to take the the Trojans will take the penalty. So it'll break up probably 3rd and about 13.
Okay, now this makes them dangerous. Going to keep it in the hands of Brady Byers or throw it to Logan Ryan. Those are their big play guys here. So third and 12. I'm sure 24 is going to have a lot to say with this ball right here. I'd be trying to find out. Jake Davis is at quarterback, or is that the shotgun spot?
It's out of the shotgun.
Handed a double.
Double handoff. Logan Ryan ends up with it. He's got the first out, and more. He's going to tear it down the right side. It's a foot race to the house. 4 Trojans chasing. Logan Ryan trips, but I think he's in for the touchdown.
I think that's 75 yards.
That's a 75-yard touchdown run by Logan Ryan.
Well,
little trickery in the backfield.
19, Logan Ryan on the flea
well,
flicker.
they hit all the guys. We said so-and-so. Every one of our guys said going to touch it on that play.
Let's take another look.
Snapped it to Jake Davis. Jake
just handed
the ball off to Brady Byers coming back around. Brady put an underneath handoff to Logan Ryan. And kind of like one of those old wing T plays we used to defend years ago. Not very well, but well executed. That didn't work that well in practice. Boy, oh boy, that broke your back right there.
It's 21-7, an extra point attempt now. Last time the Braves got a 2-point conversion. And that attempt is blocked. So now things are back on the normal cycle as it's 21-7.
Indian Valley 21, Tusky Valley 7.
So Logan Ryan with a couple of big touchdown runs. He had a 60-yard run. Then he had a 75-yard run there, and it's 21-7.
Get that out.
Indian Valley leading Tusky Valley.
9-2. 2-1. 6-3. 9-2-2.
Pangrazio's Pizza and Spaghetti House has two locations to serve you at 223 West 3rd Street in downtown Dover or at 219 Grant Street in Denison. Before or after the game, plan to try their pizza and spaghetti or add a new twist to your life, their new bread knots. And Mindy's Dover Station, located at 221 West 3rd Street in downtown Dover, is open 7 days a week. Their home-style breakfast and lunch restaurant. Mindy's cookies and cakes will also be served and available for order. Takeout and catering is also available. So the Braves will kick it off, and I'll tell you what, the momentum has swung in favor of the Braves right here.
Well, the Braves, 18 carries of 248 yards, three touchdowns so far. They've had the ball 3 times. They scored 3 times, and it was 3rd and 11 there. They executed, made a great play. Tusky Valley, they come back, try to answer.
And it's going to be taken by Anderson all the way back at his 5, out to the 10, and slips down about the 17-yard line and maybe to the 20.
Slips down at the 21-yard line. Tusky Valley will take over from there.
6:41 to go here in the first half, and the Trojans in need of an answer.
Yes, they'll need to put together a drive here. Now they've shown they've been the ability to do that. So we'll see if you don't want to panic right at this stage, but you are down 21-7, and then you haven't not stopped the other team.
The handoff, the fake handoff, and now Horseman will keep it himself. Got some running room down the left side. Out to midfield and into Braves territory at about the 48-yard line. He's doing a nice job with that ball fake in the backfield.
Let's look.
He's got us a couple of times.
Yes, he has. I mean, this is their attack right here. It just fake it up in there. He set that ball in there, rode him a little bit. The Indian Valley defensive guys did their job. They took the pitch away. They weren't on the quarterback.
So first down and 10. Horseman's got it. This time he's going to pitch it way over to Locker. Locker's got some running room. Turns on the Jets down to the 31-yard line, a gain of 16, and that's a little bit unusual. That was quite a flip.
Yeah, that's part of that package that the teams are running. This is look at the triple option team. It'll just show our age here. Back when Barry Switzer at Oklahoma, they'd sink that ball up in and come around. Tusky Valley does a great job of ball faking.
First down and 10. Horstman with the handoff. As Kyle Stewart with a gain of about 1. It'll be second down and 9 as Jake Davis making a tackle from his inside linebacker spot.
The Indian Valley defensive line, it looks to me that they're slanting at times and trying to pinch. A lot of times, guys, there's a single back, one back in the backfield and 4-man front. A lot of times you just pinch to take care of that inside dive.
Ball's loose. Kyle Stewart's able to pick it up.
Bad snap picked up by number 33, Kyle Stewart.
And might have lost the yard he gained on the last play. We'll call it third down and 10.
Sometimes when you do pinch, though, of course, that leaves the outside open. But you have to change up. You don't want the offensive line to know what you're doing.
Well, I don't think the Trojans probably have to get it all here. They probably got a couple of downs at it.
Right, they're in 4-down territory.
5 minutes to go here in the first half. Horseman drops back under pressure, in trouble. Still trying to get away. Slips one tackle, but he's taken down right at the 35-yard line as Trevor Garbrandt is there to make the tackle for the Braves, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, it's like he was trying to throw the ball to his left. That's some pressure. Indian Valley looked like they run a middle X game in there that time between the nose guard and middle linebacker. And in high school, that's tough to stop. But Tusky Valley tried to pick it up.
Fourth down and 15. Tusky Valley is going to take a timeout, and that'll give us time to tell you since 1950, people throughout the Tuscarawas Valley have trusted the lawyers at the law firm of Johnson, Urban, and Range to assist them with their legal matters. If you have any questions regarding your rights when it comes to personal injury, Social Security disability, family law, probate, and real estate matters, contact Mike Johnson, Bob Urban, Jim Range, or Mike Ernest at Johnson, Urban, and Range Law Firm in downtown New Philadelphia. For those of you wanting to watch replays of tonight's game, you can now log on to www.itowns.com. Click on the TV2 Sports logo and watch tonight's game in its entirety on your computer. That's www.itowns.com, where everything is local, and iTowns is ITOWNZ. 4th down and 15. A 5 wideout package here for the Trojans. And Horseman, with under heavy pressure, is going to lob it out there into the corner, and it's going to be incomplete at about the 12-yard line on the far side. As it was Tristan Anderson, the intended receiver. It's incomplete, and Indian Valley takes it back over.
Well, almost. You put plenty of air under, give him a chance, just a little bit outside the reach of the receiver.
Don't forget, too, about some TV2 programming, TV2 Sports Talk, Wednesdays at 7 and Fridays at 5, hosted by WJER's Bill Morgan, and Medical Minutes, Wednesdays at 7:30, hosted by WJER's Jennifer Clark. It's about a wide range of medical topics with local doctors and healthcare professionals. 1st down and 10 for the Braves, 4:23 to go here in the first half. The pitch to Ryan. Ryan's going to be stopped, and then a penalty flag is going to come in late. The gain about to the 40-yard line, and that's probably going to go against the Braves.
Yes, it looks like the officials are pointing holding toward on Indian Valley, and it's a pitch sweep to Logan Ryan. It seems like every time Logan gets his hands on the ball, he's like a microwave. He's instant offense, instant touchdowns here tonight.
Penalty will move the ball back to the
So it will be
31-yard line.
First at about roughly 16.
1st down and 15.
As the wind starts to pick up, the rain has been steady throughout. The field looks like it's holding up at this point fairly well. And the handoff to Jake Davis. Davis still on his feet. It's going to take a host of tacklers. And a gain out to the 35. So he'll pick up 4 on that carry.
Along with Tyler Palumbo.
Tyler Palumbo there to make the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
Well, 2nd and 11. We'll see what Coach Lancaster wants to do. He has all kinds of choices. It looks like definitely don't want you want to maintain possession. Don't want to do anything where you turn it over.
And the handoff inside. Davis has a head of steam, and he'll be out to the 45-yard line as Tristan Anderson and Cody Cantrell. They'll make the tackle at about the 45-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and about a yard here.
Just a straight fullback dive, very similar to like a veer dive off tackle. Just hand the ball, and fullback just followed the open seam and picked up about 10 yards, close to 1st down, 3rd and short. I think you and I could make this call.
Well, you get so many options.
Maybe. 3rd and 1.
And the handoff to Davis. He'll have the 1st down. Slips another tackle into Trojan territory at the 49-yard line.
Runs the ball into Tusky Valley.
So another successful play there for the Braves, and more importantly, another successful 3rd down conversion. Plenty of time, 2.5 minutes remaining here. As the handoff to Davis.
Jake Davis again.
And Davis will gain a couple. And now we're going to have a timeout, Indian Valley. They'll save a little bit of time here. Talk about it.
Well, Indian Valley is attacking the right side now, so We went all left in the first quarter, and we're going all right in the second quarter. We're going halftime. We'll have them all balanced up.
Don't forget, too, that the Go Shred Drive of the Game brought to you by Go Shred. They shred the past to protect your future. And our halftime activities brought to you by Ohio Heritage Bank, the company that specializes in loans. Call Marty or Allison today at 330-343-9800. And also special thanks to attorney Eric Bauer for his sponsorship of our pregame show here on TV2. He's located at 204 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. You can reach him by phone at 330-308-0984. Scott Robinson and Bob Zontini with you. And we want to mention a few of the...
Well, I just start with Tusky Valley coaches right here since we're in their home field. Assistant coaches Chad Wallach, Trent Dybel, Ronnie Lamp, and Mike Rechtenwald, and, of course, head coach Curtis Love. And I'll get those Indian Valley guys in the second half. We'll save that for then, huh?
All right, sounds
Keep them
good.
guessing.
Second down and 9. Just inside of Trojan territory. Byers looks to go long. He's got a man out there, just overthrown.
Pass intended for number
And
12, Brady Kotzmeyer. Incomplete.
Pass was intended for Brady Kotzmeyer out there, just overthrown. It'll be third down and 9.
Well, they faked an isolation play up inside. And anytime you're going to have a ball fake to your tailback, you got to jump it. And Brady Byers rolled out on a bootleg and just over the outstretched hands of the receiver. Brady Kotzmeyer.
Tell you what, we better be checking that backfield to see what they come out with here, because we've seen a variety of interesting plays. We had the double handoff that went for the touchdown, and
well, we've got
you got Byers.
Ryan in motion.
Byers is going to take it himself. Penalty flag down. That one's going to come back. Byers will have the first down, but you got to think holding's a likelihood there.
Straight ahead. Flag on the play.
Yeah, they've had a couple holding penalties, 3 holding penalties. Indian Valley has. It's kind of hurt them, but that hasn't stopped them. They've had the ball 3 times and scored, and like you say, anytime they're third and long, they've got the breakaway weapons there, and they just, I don't know if that's good or not, you know.
Well, it's third down at about 19, so we'll see how that changes their play calling here.
Brings up third down and 19.
So third and 19. Ball at their own 41-yard line. See what Indian Valley will come up with here. Standard I. Byers rolling to his right. Now he'll throw back to the left side. And that ball was partially deflected, I think.
Well, that was a good thing that was deflected, because somebody on this side was going to pick it off and go the other way from my angle. You know, and it's really hard to run the screens in this type of weather, because you just can't count on the defense getting good traction and rushing the quarterback. Somebody inadvertently will slip. Believe me, I know. And you throw that screen, and they'll pick it off and go the other way. On a quick track, those screens will tend to work a little bit better.
Byers will punt for the Braves. Good snap. And a nice high kick that Felgenauer will settle under. He'll drop it, pick it up, drop it again. Now he's got it. And he'll get taken down all the way back at about the 9 or 10-yard line. And now we'll have a penalty flag. See if they'll pick that one up, or if he picked it up in a hurry.
Tusky Valley will take over the football, 1st and 10 from their own 10.
I think that was kind of an inadvertent flag, and there was no call. And it will be 1st and 10. At the 10-yard line for Tusky Valley with 1:28 to go. You've got to think the best thing you could do here is just take it in the locker room.
Well, that's right. Again, you are throwing into the wind. You hope your quarterback can break a long one. That'd be my guess. Or your fullback.
Well, Stewart, nice run. Out to the 20-yard line.
That Tusky Valley offense, they're down 21-7, but they're playing spirited.
Yeah, they're certainly very much still in this game at 21-7.
They just kind of every once in a while get a no gain and puts them behind on their behind the chain, so to speak.
The handoff this time to Stallman. Out to the 27-yard line, a gain of 6. And now Tusky Valley wants to take out timeout with 1:10 to go.
Second charge timeout of the first half.
See what Curtis Love can make happen here. Matt Lancaster's got to be fairly happy with his team's performance in the first half. It's one of those games where they already know they're going to host a game next week in the playoffs in Week 11. They just want to get out of here with a victory and nobody hurt.
I think that's be a perfect scenario for Indian Valley tonight. Again, get that victory. Everybody healthy. Great thing about playing on Thursday night, you get a little extra day to heal up, rest up. Everybody right now at the end of the season has some type of bumps and bruises and sore, and nothing like the playoff to give you that breath of fresh air and extra energy to go to practice next week.
Stallman picked up 7 yards on that previous play. Tusky Valley will have it 2nd down and 3 from their own.
It'll be 2nd down and 3 for Tusky Valley. They've got 1 timeout remaining, 1:10 to go here in the half. The inside handoff to Stallman, and that is going to be close, but it might end up just a little bit short. Yeah, they're going to say far enough. Okay. We got a bad angle on those.
Yeah, we do.
We haven't had much.
Like a shuffle pass, too.
Yeah, I didn't think he quite got there, but they say it's first down, so they'll move the chains.
That was a pass, actually. That was a shuffle pass.
Across the middle, Stallman had it, dropped it, incomplete.
Pass intended for Taylor Stallman is incomplete.
There you have another one of those middle screens and center screens, and in these muddy conditions, I just know from own experience, a defensive lineman, you don't see him, all of a sudden he pops up and he snags it, and there goes your hopes.
Horseman out of the shotgun here on 2nd down and 10. Looks across the middle, intended for Locker, incomplete, penalty flag down. And got to think pass interference here.
That's
pass interference.
Well, somebody ran into somebody there, and must have happened. I was watching a different part, but
so it'll be a first down for the Trojans, and they still got some time left.
Midfield, 50 seconds to go, almost midfield.
Will take the ball out to the 46-yard line.
Ball at the 46-yard line, first down and 10. Like the way the Trojans are playing here, being aggressive. We thought they were just going to take it in, but they're nothing to lose. Braves are going to blitz there, and they get burned on it as the pass is complete to Brian Lewis. And again, another first down.
Tusky Valley will have it 1st and 10 at the Braves 43.
Hurry up offense. Horseman rolling to his right. He's got a man out there. Stallman's got it. Stallman can't keep his feet, slides out of bounds, but they're going to say, keep the clock rolling. That may force Tusky Valley to take their final timeout, and does.
Timeout Tusky Valley. That's their 3rd and final timeout of the first half.
So that will be their final timeout. It's going to be interesting to take a look at some of the stats from our first half of action, as it's been relatively even. I mean, it's really been the big plays have been the story of the half.
Yes. You can't take nothing away from that. I mean, everybody wants to score. I don't care how you score. And Indian Valley, 2 great big runs by Logan Ryan to 4 touchdowns, and then they had some other big runs. But I can tell you right now, Indian Valley, I don't know if they're going to get the ball back, but first half here, they have 22 rushes for 272 yards. And Tusky Valley, on the other hand, is 20 rushes for 138 yards. So both teams have been able to run it on the ground and move it fairly decently. And 21-7 game. And just remember, Indian Valley will get the ball to start the third quarter.
2nd down and 4 at the Indian Valley 36-yard line. Braves showing blitz. They'll bring 6. Horseman across the middle. Locker's got it at the 20 to the 15. Breaks loose to the 5. Dives toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tusky Valley.
What a play by Tusky Valley offense. Had to be a 34-yard.
Let's take a look.
Watch this replay. What a great pass protection up front and a strike by this quarterback. Receiver made a very athletic catch and on the move. Anytime you get the receivers on the move, great block. And, hey, tremendous play and effort by the Tusky Valley offense. And, hey, what a great way to go into halftime.
Indian Valley's not going to be very happy with that defensive sequence there. Horseman to hold. Ackerman to kick. And the kick is no good.
Kick is no good.
So with 19 seconds to go here in the first half, it's 21 to 13.
You got to like the resiliency of the Tusky Valley team. I mean, I know I'm talking about Tusky Valley on the bouncing back, and heck, Indian Valley was in control and taking care of the ball and everything, and they just let them back in right there.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be a great second half.
Coach is not going to be happy with that. No timeouts left. The ball on the 35-yard line. Just catch the ball, tackle, let them catch it, tackle it, go in at halftime. But hey, it's athletics, it's sports, whether it be football, basketball, or baseball. You see things, and you got to give the other team credit. It's not so much about your team not executing. Sometimes you got to give that other team credit. Easier to say when you're announcing and watching a game and not the coach.
Yeah.
So that's how I want to look at it.
Corey Carlisle back deep for the Braves, waiting the kickoff of number 16, Charlie Ackerman.
Well, the Trojans will kick it off here with 19 seconds to play in the first half. They'll just scuff it along. The Braves will cover it.
Kickoff is covered by number 7, Kyle Contini. Indian Valley will have the football.
And Indian Valley will have it with 17 seconds to go. I won't say what they're going to do with it. I have no idea what they're going to do with it. But there's not a lot of time left. They do have a couple of timeouts remaining.
I wouldn't even want to speculate here either.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a clock-killing formation here. And we'll get this final play of the first half of action. So they're going to take it into the locker room. Indian Valley leading Tusky Valley 21 to 13 in what's been an entertaining first half from Zorville. We'll come back with our Ohio Heritage Bank halftime report and our Capper Chiropractic halftime adjustments. That's all coming up shortly right here on TV2 Sports.
For chronic sinusitis sufferers, the idea of going to the hospital for invasive surgery may deter them from getting help. But thanks to Dr. Kurt Guerin, ENT, those days are over. Dr. Guerin is the first ear, nose, and throat specialist in Northeast Ohio to regularly offer balloon sinuplasty right in the comfort of his own office in Dover.
We live in a fast-paced world. Say goodbye to searching books and search engines for all the answers. Now there's iTowns. From finding a place to dine or locating your family doctor, you can also check out the high school game of the week from TV2 Sports. Get your answer with just one click. iTowns has it all.
(21-13), Indian Valley leading Tusky Valley at halftime of this pack contest. Indian Valley will receive the third quarter kickoff. And welcome to our Ohio Heritage Bank halftime report. And a lot going on here. The two teams really, at one time, it looked like Indian Valley was in control, leading 21-7 early in the second quarter. And then Tusky Valley, with 19 seconds to go, scored what I think was a critical touchdown that probably gave them some momentum heading into the locker room at halftime, and it's 21-13. So let's take a look at the statistics from this first half to see how we got here.
Well, we'll look at the stats from the first half. Tusky Valley Trojans rushing at 20 attempts for 138 yards, and passing 4 out of 9. They hit a big pass there to score right before half for 56 yards. The total yardage of 194. And the Indian Valley Braves, first half statistics, 22 rushing attempts for 272 yards. That's their bread and butter. And passing, they were 1 out of 3 for 13 yards for total yardage in the first half of 285. And both teams kept it on the ground basically until right before the end. Tusky Valley drove it down and scored right before half. And hey, we got a ball game right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, the one that surprises me with the weather is the one at the very bottom where it says 0-0 in the turnovers.
Yes, and I'm going to have to use this word. It looks like we weathered the storm in the first half. I don't see any rain right now. A lot of wind, but the field is wet, and of course the players are all wet. And but I tell you what was impressive, right before half, Tusky Valley passed the ball, and boy, great passes and couple great catches to score. So
all right, that is the Ohio Heritage Bank halftime report. Let's move on here. Thanks to the Ohio Heritage Bank, the company that specializes in loans. Call Marty or Allison today at 330-343-9800. And now for our halftime adjustments, brought to you by Capper Chiropractic. For all of your chiropractic needs, give Dr. Sean Capper a call at 330-365-2434. Bob, what do the teams have to adjust to here in the second half?
Wow, I tell you, I know Coach Love is probably trying to tell us, hey, we just need to get one stop. I mean, you want more than one. If he'd had one stop in the first half, this would be a tie score. So I'm sure he wants to try to figure out a way to do that. And Indian Valley, again, they scored every time they had the ball. As far as second half adjustments, I think both teams are going to do what, hey, never heard this before. They're going to do what they do and do it the best they can. So a big key here, though, Indian Valley receives to start the second half, and this will see if Tusky Valley can stop them.
All right, those are the halftime adjustments brought to you by Capper Chiropractic. For all of your chiropractic needs, give Dr. Sean Capper a call at 330-365-2434. And now our Ferris Chevrolet kickoff to start the second half, brought to you by the all-new Ferris Chevrolet, Buick, Cadillac, and Toyota. You can see their complete selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs online at thinkferris.com, or see Pat Ferris, Dan Hostetler, or any of the Ferris wheels in person at the new Ferris on Wabash Avenue in New Philadelphia. Really looking forward to an enjoyable second half of action here in Zorville, as this one looked to be, close to that tipping point of the game where Indian Valley was really taking control. Tusky Valley, give them all the credit in the world for mounting that last drive before halftime. And it's Ackerman to kick it away. They'll pooch it to the side, and it's going to go out of bounds.
It goes out of bounds. Indian Valley will have the football.
And the Braves going to have pretty good field position here to start this drive.
Looks like that's the same exact spot that Tusky Valley started the game, almost the same kind of kick also. Ball's right in the middle of the field right there. It's a little muddy right now. Going to be a big test right here for Tusky Valley. There's only so many things you can do at halftime. Generally, and I've said in the past, is you don't make a lot of adjustments. You just go back to doing what you've been practicing all the time. And this is a big defensive series for them.
Now, Brady Byers remains in at quarterback for the Braves. He's got Jake Davis in the backfield with him. In motion is Logan Ryan on 1st down and 10. Byers looks to pass, looks to go long. It's going to be short, intercepted by the Trojans at about the 35-yard line. As it's number 21 for the Trojans, Brian Lewis comes up with the INT. Let's take another look.
Well, to watch this play, Brady Byers roll out to the right. It set it up from the first play that they started the game with, where they went unbalanced, moved the tight end over, then put a young man in motion to that strength and ran the ball. This time they did it, and the quarterback kept it through it.
Now, when you got triple coverage, it's pretty hard to get that ball in there.
He was behind him at first, but number 21 made a great play. Hey, we talked about Tusky Valley defensive stop. Couldn't ask for a better way to start for the Trojans.
Derek Horseman will hand it off to Stolman for a gain of a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 8. As we're just underway here in the 3rd quarter. Scott Robinson and Bob Zontini with you as the rain begins to fall again. Just coming in waves, as you can see on your screen. You can tell by the field conditions, too, that they're deteriorating some as well. And we've got an offsides against Indian Valley, so that'll be 5 free ones for Tusky Valley.
Left side got a little anxious.
Moves the ball out to the 41-yard line.
You have to maintain your enthusiasm and your focus. Even block the weather out and everything. You have to play hard. You got to play hard. You got to be in. Keep your head in the game.
2nd down and 3 now after the 5-yard penalty. Locker in motion. Horseman looks to take it himself. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that was about it. It'll be 3rd down and 3. I have not seen a quarterback this year that runs a better fake than Derek Horseman.
Yeah, well, I haven't either. And he does, that's a real strong point of his. Well, that time it was just a straight power off tackle. But, they may need this play right here.
3rd down and 3. Trailing 21-13. The handoff straight ahead, and it's going to be short as Kyle Stewart had nowhere to go.
Brought down by number 7, Kyle.
Tripped up by Kyle Cantini, and it's 4th down.
Well,
you got nothing to lose here.
Well,
really. They're going to go for it, I think. Well, maybe not. Let's see. They're shifting in some players.
Yeah.
And
you don't want to give Indian Valley that ball so close to the goal line.
Well, it looks like they're going to.
I don't know.
I think they pooch punt it here.
Unless they change it, yeah.
Kyle Stewart will drop back now to kick it away.
Well, there's nobody back deep for Indian Valley. They don't believe that he's going to punt it. And
Stewart thought about it and then punted it. And probably a good choice in the end. And that punt will be down to about the 29-yard line, where Indian Valley will take it over, 1st down and 10. Let's see if they keep that wide open offensive attack or if they go back to their bread and butter here.
I think they may. And you look at the weather now, we get a little rain waves come in here, and along with the wind. And you got to give the fans a lot of credit. They're sitting out in this right now. Oh, boy. At least it's not cold.
The pitch to Logan Ryan. Every time he's touched the ball, he's made a big play. Turns the corner here and knocked out of bounds around the 46-yard line. And a little bit of activity after he was already knocked out of bounds.
Logan Ryan carries the football.
That's going to add on some yardage to the end of that play.
Dead ball, personal foul called against Tusky Valley.
So that 15 yards will be tacked on. Also, while we have a minute, we want to thank Tusky Valley Athletic Director Steve Franks and all the coaches, Curtis Love and also Matt Lancaster and Superintendent Mark Murphy here. It's always great to come up to Tusky Valley.
Well, you know what? Maybe Tusky Valley should have went for it because they have the ball right back there after a play. Logan Ryan, you're right. Every time Logan Ryan gets the ball in his hand, something big happens. He has a 15-yard run, then another 15-yard penalty tacked onto it. So Indian Valley's right back in business.
First down and 10, Indian Valley at the Tusky Valley 40-yard line.
Indian Valley's unbalanced to the right, unbalanced right with the wing, so they're heavy over there and they run a trap.
They run the trap up the middle. Davis has got it. Davis will have another first down at the 30-yard line.
Brought down by Tristan Anderson.
And again, the Indian Valley offensive line starting to exert itself.
Pickup of 11 on the play. Indian Valley will
Yeah,
have first and 10.
He got a quick hitter with their fullback when Jake Davis sits in behind the quarterback, hit that little quick trap up inside, and pretty good little play.
First down and 10, Indian Valley at the Tusky Valley 29. The handoff to Davis, off right tackle.
Jake Davis carries the football.
And another nice gain of about 8 yards. Jordan Felgenauer was there.
Takes the ball down to the 24-yard line.
But their power play off tackle, you got everybody I know, Ohio State fans, with Jim Tressel and all the guys down there. This is one of their favorite off tackle blocking schemes. You see it, it's very popular. Actually, I remember going to Clinic Earl Bruce back in the early 80s. Just block down, pull that backside guard, and have that fullback kick out and get everybody up in there. And with the attack that Indian Valley has and the tailback they have, it's a great play.
Second down and 4 from the 24-yard line out of the I formation. A handoff again to Davis. He'll have the first down and a lot more down to about the 12-yard line.
By Jordan Felgenauer.
Jordan Felgenauer again making a stop, and boy, you don't like to have your defensive backs making your tackles.
Yeah,
Indian Valley will have it there.
that means
First and 10.
that's not good.
That's the last line of defense, that's for sure, and can make for a long night.
First down and 10 at the 12-yard line for Indian Valley. Indian Valley in the white is what you can see of it anyway. As the handoff looked like it might have gone to Logan Ryan.
Number 2, Cody Cantrell.
As Cody Cantrell makes another stop for Tusky Valley. Gain of 4. It'll be second down and 6.
Just going to get a steady dose of tailback, either Jake Davis, Logan Ryan. Put Jake Davis at fullback, hit him up inside quick. Here you go, you got the big fullback in there. Trevor Garbrandt and Jake Davis behind him.
Myers calling out the signals. With 7:25 to go, the handoff to Davis. Davis straight ahead. Davis inside of the 5 to the 4. We'll call it a 4-yard gain. It'll be third down and 2. Indian Valley just real methodical here, just taking it right down the field.
Well, they tried to.
I think they start, about their own 35-yard line?
Yeah, well, onto the punt. It was about the 30. Then he had a 15-yard run, or 35. And, they tried to trick him to start the third quarter, and it backfired a little bit.
The handoff to Davis off the right side. Leans forward. He's close. He's going to be down, I believe, just short.
I don't know if we have replay here, but if you can just watch the replay, it's just drawed it. I mean, they're running it just like you draw it up. Okay, if you watch the replay, watch the left guard, backside guard. As he pulls around, the fullback will lead kick out. Backside guard comes up in the first hole he sees. The tailback's got choice to follow the fullback or just follow his guard up inside. And I know the first choice is to follow that guard. If not, follow that fullback. You can see that right there. All the fans and folks at home. It's a tremendous play out of the I formation, especially when you have the personnel that Indian Valley has.
Well, it's a chance here, first and goal from the 2-yard line. Garbrandt, the up back. Davis, the tailback. Davis will get another opportunity, and he takes it in from 2 yards out.
Same play.
2 yards into the end zone for a Braves touchdown.
You got a touchdown out of it. it was a touchdown.
So we have a Tusky Valley player, I think, that's shaken up, and Cody Cantrell will have to come to the sideline. And Connor Cool on to try the extra point. It's been kind of an adventure for Indian Valley on the extra points.
I think he's a consistent, very consistent kicker. It's just, I think the elements are kind of leading some of the difficulty there tonight.
High snap, ball's placed, and the kick is up and good.
Good. 6:20 left in the
So it is
third quarter.
28-13.
Tusky Valley 13.
Indian Valley with the 15-point lead over Tusky Valley.
And,
Nice drive there.
Yeah, that's exactly what Indian
How many
Valley.
plays was that? Do you know?
Well, I
Keep track?
can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we got them at 8 plays. I don't believe I missed any in my talking. I can't talk right at the same time. I know that. We'll get a lot of calls to verify that. But
Well, a lot of your friends have told me that
yeah,
very same
yeah,
thing. Said,
something-
how
something
could you
along-
have Santini work with you on TV?
I know.
It's
yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Yo Contract Wireless, located in 116 North Broadway, is open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Sundays from noon to 5. If you're tired of your expensive contract or need a replacement phone, then kick the contract and stop by No Contract Wireless.
Connor Cole of the Braves.
No, Indian Valley did exactly what they needed to do. Get out and control the clock and score. And I think they're a team that kind of wears down other teams in the second half because of their ground game and their offensive line and their running backs. They can wear you down from what I can see, how I can see them. And,
Boy, the weather just
Yeah.
is deteriorating. You can just see
Talk
on
with
your
that weather.
screen.
Yeah, look
I
at
mean,
it.
it's bad.
The best thing about it isn't, it's not 38 degrees and raining, or maybe it's 48 degrees and rain, but
Tusky Valley's going to have to pick that one up. Nobody wanted to pick it up because they knew what was going to happen by the time they got to it.
well, it's amazing now how the whole strategy of the kickoffs have changed over the years, and it makes sense to me. Absolutely does, because you take that long return out. They may get it at midfield, but at least the long return is out.
First down and 10 for Tusky Valley at their own 28-yard line. Horseman looks at the option, carries it out across the 34 to the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 7. Again that time, nice misdirection on the ball handling. And it's second down and about 4. .550 and counting here, third quarter. Scott Robinson and Bob Zontini with you from Tusky Valley High School in Zorville. Again, our thanks to everybody here at the Tusky Valley Schools. We appreciate their hospitality as Kyle Stewart has the first down out to the 40-yard line. Boy, if you have to, just ride his back.
Yeah, well, both teams, Indian Valley has just been very, very consistent in their attack. Tusky Valley has shown good points in their attack. It hasn't been as consistent. Those are the score 28-13, but both teams show a lot of potential in their power game.
Of course, coming up Friday night, we'll have Dover and New Philadelphia for you on TV2 Sports. As Stewart, this time a short gain, maybe couple. Second down and 8.
I mentioned the Tusky Valley coaches in the first half. I had to do a little scouting here at halftime. I got some Indian Valley guys I'd like to introduce along with for Coach Matt Lancaster. Jeremy Bolin, Aaron Haney, Jamie Herman, Chad Peterman, Matt Carroll, Brian Ridgway, and Robbie Anderson, assistant coaches, along with equipment manager Mike Russell.
A handoff to Stewart straight ahead. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it.
That was a big hit right there. That's a whole host of Indian Valley guys. I don't know which one. I actually can't even see now.
Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to see the numbers from our vantage point. And for those of you wanting to watch replays of tonight's game, you can now log on to www.itowns.com. You click on the TV2 Sports logo, and you can watch tonight's game in its entirety on your computer. That's www.itowns.com, where everything's local. If you need to know how to spell iTowns, it's ITOWNZ, itowns.com. 3rd down and 6. Out of the shotgun. Stewart into the backfield alongside Horseman. He'll drop back. Fires it to the outside. Could be intercepted and nearly completed then. Looked like Logan Ryan had a beat on that one. And then it almost turned out that Brian Lewis had a chance to catch it for the Trojans.
Yeah, it sure did. I thought the same thing. I thought Logan Ryan's going the other way about 50 yards, and that's turned out it almost was a great catch by the Tusky Valley Trojans. I think any catch now is going to be great.
4th down.
The way the wind and the rain is coming.
4th down, Indian Valley is going to take a timeout.
First charge timeout for the second half.
Again, Tusky Valley's put in this little bit of a shifting punt alignment, and I'm not sure that Indian Valley is real comfortable with that. They're maybe going to talk about it.
Yeah, and another thing, you want to talk to your return guy. I don't know if it's necessary to even catch the ball.
I don't even think I'd try in this type of weather.
I'd let it. Just play the big bounce and down it, because last thing you want to do is give the other team a punt play is 40-yard play, and you don't want to give them the ball on a punt turnover or
I have to say I'm glad the weather is behind us instead of it coming into the press box here, because it is absolutely brutal. Hats off to the fans that are here tonight. These are hardy football fans.
And we got hats off to the guys who built this press box. It's a great press box, and we're on the correct side of the wind.
Yeah, that is
on the windward side or the leeward. I got to use my meteorological terms here.
Yeah,
but I know we're dry, so.
As you see, it's Indian Valley leading this Thursday night special 28-13. And one more game in the regular season is Dover, New Philadelphia. And then we'll be announcing soon our playoff schedule. And that really depends on what happens with some of the games tomorrow night. Kyle Stewart back deep.
Well,
looks to throw. Now he'll kick it. And they'll just let it roll all the way back to about the 12-yard line as Locker runs down there to get it for Tusky Valley.
About a 45-yard punt. What a great punt. I tell you, when teams run those rugby-style punt, it puts you in such a tremendous decision to make. If you attack him, the officials will call it roughing. So you got to lay back, and you're better off just lay back and take the ball.
So it's 1st down and 10 for Indian Valley.
Well, this is what Indian Valley, right? Probably what they like. They know get about an 88-yard drive ahead of them. They'll probably just methodically move it down like they have been doing all night.
And it's going to be Byers bringing it around the side to the 15, out to the 18, maybe the 19-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Again, they went heavy and brought an extra man in motion and ran the quarterback sweep. Get as many guys as you can to the blocking or to the ball side and let your quarterback run it. It's working great.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything fancy.
Yeah,
you
don't
just
have
can
to hand
execute.
it off. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Brady Byers, I know, has the potential to take it all the way. He's got very good speed.
Very impressed with Indian Valley's offense. Out of the I formation, 2nd down and 4. The handoff to Logan Ryan. The spin move is good enough to get the 1st down out to the 26-yard line for another gain of 7. As Tristan Anderson making the tackle for the Trojans.
And Jake Davis was at fullback that time, and he had to do a little blocking.
Will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 26.
You know, not only is it a miserable night for the fans and for the players, but the officiating crew also has to deal with it. It's not pleasant really for anybody, except for those of us that are undercover.
Mm-hmm.
1st down and 10 from the 26-yard line. In motion is Ryan. Byers will kind of give it a little quarterback draw there. Across the 30 to the 31, another gain of 5. That's all they have to do is just gain 5 yards a crack. They lead at 28-13 here, so they're in absolutely no rush at all.
Actually, yeah, the quarterback give you a little quarterback draw or fake pass action, ran the quarterback draw, but they still brought the backside guard around, ran a regular power off tackle to the left, and it's been a great play and for a lot of football teams for a lot of years. And
out of the I formation, the handoff to Davis. Davis squirts through across the 35 out to the 37-yard line. I'll tell you what, that kept his feet moving, and I think it's going to be good enough for another first down.
Another 5 yards, yeah. Those Indian Valley backs do not go down. Well, I think it'd be tough to get your arms, tough to get a good shot at Jake Davis. He's powerfully built.
That's a good term. Very nicely done.
Yeah.
First down and 10. The pitch to Ryan. Ryan up the right side. A spin move in front of the Indian Valley bench. It'll be another first down.
Logan Ryan, I'm not keeping individual stats, but his per touch average tonight has to be
first and 10 from their own 48.
On the high end.
You know, it's one of the few chances we've had this season where we only name one Rack Battlefield Live Ohio MVP. And, you know, there's a lot of time left, but he certainly is on that list.
Yeah, you could many times that you could name a lot of people, but he's
first and 10. Looks like they hand off to Ryan again. Short gain. He's getting a workout.
Ryan carries the football.
Gain of 1, second down and 9, and probably got maybe one more play left here in this third quarter of action. And I can't tell if my glasses are just dirty or if that rain is still coming down. Not quite as heavy as it was earlier. It's second down and 9. A handoff inside to Davis. And Davis down to the 45-yard line. And the ball's loose. Play is still in action. I'm not sure.
Well,
I'm not sure what happened there. I thought he was down.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't go down easily. So, again, it just he picked up 7 yards. And they run it'll fake pitch and give the fullback off tackles. Another nice play out of that.
In any case, third quarter is over. 28-13. Indian Valley leading Tusky Valley. We'll come back with fourth quarter action in a moment, so stay with us right here on TV2 Sports.
We live in a fast-paced world. Say goodbye to searching books and search engines for all the answers. Now there's iTowns. From finding a place to dine or locating your family doctor, you can also check out the high school game of the week from TV2 Sports. Get your answer with just one click. iTowns has it all.
Have some fun this Halloween and enter your little goblin in the iTowns.com, a Little Goblins costume contest. Contest begins October 4th and the winners will be announced on TV2 October 31st. And you'll have a chance to win $75, $50, or a $25 gift certificate from a local business. So enter your goblin in the Little Goblins costume contest at iTowns.com, where everything's local.
Looking for ways to get a return on your marketing investment? Get results with Digital Marketing Group. We provide a digital marketing solution with state-of-the-art opportunities to increase your visibility in the community, optimize your digital presence, and maximize your marketing investment. We specialize in affordable websites, custom mobile apps, search engine and social media optimization, high-definition video production, broadcast television. If it's digital, we develop it. If you're looking for a way to increase your profitability, obtain new customers, retain current customers, and get the return on your marketing investment, then go digital. Get results with the Digital Marketing Group.
As we get ready here for the start of our fourth quarter, Indian Valley leads Tusky Valley 28-13. Time now for our Haas Body Shop quarter recap. Well, after a first half of lots of scoring, just one score in that third quarter, a 2-yard run by Jake Davis completed an 8-play, 65-yard drive. The extra point was good, and they lead it 28-13 here as we begin this fourth quarter. And that is our Haas Body Shop quarter recap. The Haas Body Shop located on West Broadway in Dover. Scott Robinson and Bob Zontini with you as we begin the fourth quarter of action at Zorville at Tusky Valley High School. The Braves with the football as Byers will take it under center on 3rd down and 2 at the 44-yard line. A handoff to Davis. Davis is stacked up. He's going to be short. A good job by the Trojans, and that is Tyler Palumbo that hit him first, sent him backwards, and they lost about maybe 3 yards on that play.
Yeah, Tusky Valley defense got good penetration there. It looked like they were blitzing inside. They knew they had to bring everybody to stop them, and that time they did. And, you might wonder, why don't you do that all the time? Well, you can't, because if you get by there, your second level of defense is not there. But that time, the Tusky Valley defense executed their blitz just perfect.
Brady Byers will punt it. Feldgenauer standing back around his own 10-yard line will let it hit and roll toward the goal line, and I think that's going to be down about the 5-yard line, if not inside of it.
40-yard punt.
5-yard line.
So it's going to put the Trojans in a pretty deep hole here as they trail 28-13.
Tusky Valley will take over the football, 1st and 10 from their own 4-yard line.
Indian Valley had a really good season going, and then they had a couple of blips there with Manchester, and then I believe it was with Triway. And, but they've gotten it back on the winning track, and they're 7-2. Tusky Valley 4-5. We saw them play a couple of weeks ago against Canton-Timpkin. They had a nice game.
Yes, and I think Triway is going to win that PAC League, I believe. And we did see Tusky Valley against Timpkin, and then earlier this year I just saw Indian Valley against Timpkin. So seen the teams play a couple times.
1st down and 10 for Tusky Valley. They hand off to Stewart. He's just going to take it straight ahead, trying to get some room.
Football straight ahead.
Out to the 7-yard line. Nice gain of 3 in a tough yardage situation there.
Yeah, the quarterback setting up his probably read option needs to carry out his fake a little bit on that, but
Horseman rolling to his right, looks to throw, has got a man out there, and it's incomplete, I believe, and we've got a penalty flag now, so likely going to have interference against Indian Valley.
Pass interference called against the Braves.
So that'll be marched off, and it'll be another 1st down for Tusky Valley. Really kind of gets them out of a hole.
It sure does. I thought the young man was making a great play of the ball, but hey, I'm not an official. But if I'm offense, I want him, and if I'm defense, I don't want him. So, but made the call. Nothing you can do about it.
1st down and 10 for the Trojans from their own 21. The handoff to Stewart to the 25-yard line, a solid gain of 4. And we want to remind you, too, that our drive of the game really has been here in the third quarter, an 8-play, 65-yard run capped off by the 2-yard Jake Davis run. Cool out of the extra point, making it 28-13. That is our Go Shred drive of the game. Fast, state-of-the-art mobile shredders will shred in minutes what would take you hours, so give Go Shred a call. Again, Stewart running hard, still on his feet, out at the 40 to the 45 and down at the 47-yard line.
Let's watch a replay here. Again, just another hard-hitting, quick hitter up the middle. You see Tusky Valley bringing their backside guard around. And we had a missed tackle. Keep your head up.
Logan Ryan's not only having a good offensive game, he's making the stop there as well.
Tusky Valley run the same type of blocking scheme that time. They bring their backside guard, leave their power guy up inside. It's working for both teams.
And now we're going to have a 5-yard penalty. Looks like it may go against Tusky Valley.
Dead ball, false start called against Tusky Valley.
Even though the defensive guys kind of made that little initial move, and the offense, you still can't move.
5-yard penalty moves the ball back to the 42-yard line.
So it's first down and 15.
First down and 15.
For the Tusky Valley Trojans here with 9:36 to go in our ball game. Coming up following the game, we'll have our McInturf Realty post-game show. And we'll also name our Rack Battlefield Live Ohio MVP. Horseman in trouble. Pressure's on, gets away. Rolling to his left. He's going to tuck it and run. At midfield to the 45-yard line and out of bounds. So a nice run. And it'll be another first down for Tusky Valley.
A little bit you want to get Derek Horseman, whenever he's scrambling, he's a threat. Both our quarterbacks tonight, they can do something when they have the ball in their hand.
Locker in motion to the left side. The handoff to Stewart. Keeps his feet moving. Has the first down and more down to the 35-yard line.
Well, this is Kyle Stewart, young man. This is the second. Let's watch a replay here. This is the second game I've seen him play this year. He can bring it. Now, you'll notice here, they just run the outside zone stretch. He keys that tackle, cuts it up inside. Look, I can pick it up in there. He got a good 10, 11 yards on that play.
Felgenauer again helping to make the stop, along with Nevin Shedron. And another handoff as Stewart just moves the pile again. He has just been a bull inside. He has really carried the Tusky Valley offense.
Well, he sure has. And those guys up front, both these offensive lines we're watching tonight are just executing and kind of it's fun to watch.
Second down and 4. Locker in motion to the right side. Out of the shotgun is Horstman. He'll take the snap, drops back, looks across the middle of the field. Nobody there. Now he's going to fire to the outside. And that pass, I believe, is caught by Felgenauer.
They don't know.
They're checking it out. So let's see what they call here. So they'll call it complete.
Okay, we'll watch this play as he throw back. I think the young man did make a nice play on it. It's wet.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
First and 10 at the Braves 24.
So it's first down and 10 for Tusky Valley. The handoff to Stewart. He just keeps his feet moving right toward that goal line down to the 11 and another 13-yard gain. He is just so impressive.
Wow, he sure is. We only saw 2 games this year, Scott. The games we saw, I'm very impressed with both teams I'm watching. They both have great ground attacks.
They ride the hot hand, and Stewart again.
Carries the football.
Down to the 7-yard line, another gain of 4. He's just been a one-man wrecking crew for the Tusky Valley Trojans.
The 3-yard pickup on the play brings up 2nd down and 7.
It stems from, again, having a quarterback who can also pull it out of there and run.
Tempo has really picked up for the Trojans. Stewart heads toward the goal line, just short of about the 1.5, maybe the 2-yard line.
Brought down by Trevor Garbrandt.
And the Trojans just really using that hurry-up offense.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
See if they'll give Stewart the payoff.
Yes.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Straight ahead for a Tusky Valley touchdown.
Well, now how about that drive? That drive was, what was it, 96? Was it, they get on the 4 or were they on the 6? A 94-yard drive, I believe it was. And aided by maybe that little pass interference penalty to get him out of the hole. But you got to give the Tusky Valley offense credit. And again,
If they can make this extra point, it's a 1-score game. The kick is up, and that kick is good.
The kick is good.
And
so that makes it 28-20.
You know, I guess the difference in tonight's game is Tusky Valley has moved. They just haven't been as consistent as Indian Valley. Indian Valley has scored, I believe, 4 out of the 5 times they had it.
Well, the big difference is Indian Valley's had some really big plays.
Yeah.
You know, if you take the big plays out, yeah, I mean, you got a 60-yard run for a touchdown. You had a 75-yard run for a touchdown. Yeah. Then it's all pretty much short yardage runs to complete drives.
Yes, it's you're going into the playoffs, and one team is and one team isn't, and maybe right now I wouldn't know which team it was. I mean, if I don't know anything about anything, because neither one is backing down from the other. You're kind of like you got a little sparring match going. I mean, one guy has had a few more punches land, but hey, we got an onside kick coming up here.
Well, you know, I'm sure that Indian Valley knows they're in the playoffs, and you never know how that affects kids. I mean, it's hard to tell, but I'm guessing that Matt Lancaster's got them focused, and they're ready to play.
Yes. You got to give Tusky Valley the credit. Those are the ones who could have just said, just want to throw in the towel. They have not. Boy, this is going to be a good kick.
And right to the Braves, and not a problem.
By the Braves.
That was recovered there by Brady Kotzmeyer.
Almost. The kick was executed. I just didn't take that big hop like you wanted, but.
Right at midfield.
So the Braves have an opportunity here to put maybe the final exclamation point here on this game. Scott Robinson and Bob Zontini enjoying this one here at Tusky Valley High School. They kick off to Week 10 as we have the Thursday night special, a pack matchup. Senior night at Tusky Valley. The pitch to Ryan. Ryan trying to find a hole, pushing some traffic out of his way,
Logan Ryan
and
picks up a couple of yards.
Yes, he made something out of nothing that time in Tusky Valley. Again, had some excellent penetration. And, right now there's 6.5 minutes to go in their season.
Pick up of 3 yards on the play.
I know they're going to be bringing people, and no reason to hold back. Will Indian Valley want to pull it out and throw it?
It's 2nd down and 7.
You can see you got a 9-man front right there.
A handoff to Davis. Breaks through that 9-man front, has the first down inside of the 40 to the 39-yard line.
And when you do that,
Brought down by Charlie Ackerman.
8-yard gain.
Your defensive levels are, you don't have a 3 levels. Normally you have a defensive line, linebackers, and a secondary, so you kind of give you a 3-level look. You get in those 9-man fronts, you get 2-man, 2 levels, and sometimes they're off to the races if you can get by that first initial line charge.
First down and 10 from the 39. Indian Valley packs it in tight. The inside handoff to Ryan. Ryan's got some room. Ryan inside of the 25 to the 22-yard line.
Wow, not an inside counterplay to Logan Ryan. They fake the sweep. Just an old slot eye inside counter, fake the sweep, bring the wing back inside and get a trap. It's an all or nothing type play, and I know the young man running that ball, boy, he's got to be fearless coming back inside, and of course Logan Ryan is a perfect runner for that.
Out of the I formation, Byers under center. The handoff to Davis. Davis straight ahead. Kyle Stewart meets him head on.
Brought down by Kyle Stewart.
And now it's a matter of let's run the clock.
Pickup of 2 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
2-yard gain. 8. Second down and 8. Indian Valley has used a timeout. They have 2 left. Tusky Valley with all 3 of their timeouts. Indian Valley leading it 28-20 on the Parkway Superstore scoreboard. The handoff. Again, straight ahead with Jake Davis and another first down.
Straight fullback dive on the left-hand side. And, Jake Davis gets a little momentum going. And he's tough. He's tough to bring down. Indian Valley's averaging about 10 yards a carry tonight. They've rushed the ball so far 43 times for 415 yards. And I think you're going to see a few more runs here.
Well, 4:41 to go. A score here by Indian Valley is pretty much going to do it. So Tusky Valley is going to have to sell out trying to stop the run. This time Davis gets loose, and he is going to take it in for the touchdown.
Final 13 yards for Braves touchdown.
We'll look at this play coming up. Jake Davis gets near the goal line, his offensive line. Here it is. They bring the backside guard. Looks like right guard, and I can see number 76. Looked like it could be Kobe Cool. I'm sorry because of the weather and the mud out there, but he got around there and let him through, and another well-executed play up front by the Indian Valley offensive line.
Connor Cool on to try the extra point. Good snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
The kick is good.
And it's 34-20.
Well,
and make it 35-20 with the extra point.
Indian Valley, I got them 44 carries for 428 yards, and what can you say? Anytime you can line up and run it and control the clock and score, you'd think that would kind of demoralize the other team, but Tusky Valley is not backing down. I mean, they've been able to answer a number of times, and I'm sure they're going, they're going to give it their best shot right now also.
And for the most part, the field has held up pretty well, given the fact of the what was earlier almost buckets of rain coming down, and it looks like it's eased up here a little bit right now.
Yeah, I think very, very fortunate that it did ease up.
From number 11, Connor Cool.
Well, we don't have to worry about playing on it next week, so it can rest all year. Be like the Masters golf tournament. We're going to shut it down here.
Connor Cool to kick it away for Indian Valley. Tristan Anderson back deep. I don't think he's probably going to see it. They have basically targeted their kickoffs.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen teams kick it deep much anymore.
This time I'm just going to send it right down the middle. And the Trojans going to have to cover it. Decent field position to start this drive.
By Nolan Wolf.
And the officiating crew is starting to pick up the pace. I think they want to get in and get a warm shower. But plenty of time left here for the Trojans to make a final run at it here. They trail 35-20. They have good field position at the 31-yard line. Lewis will come wide to the left, Locker to the right. He'll get the pitch. Locker in trouble, dives to the 30-yard line. Will still lose a couple of yards on the play.
Slicks down right at the 30-yard line.
And you can kind of see the turf given away right in that general area. You can see kind of a dark patch right where they're at right now that is pretty slick.
Yeah, you want to be just going north and south.
There you get a good look at it.
Oh, boy. It's getting like a sponge out there right now. Quicksand.
Horseman dropping straight back. Trying to get the pass away under pressure. It's incomplete.
He's being chased by, I believe, big number 45, Trevor Garbrandt.
It's a 3rd down and 11.
Garbrandt was there, I'm sure.
And also for Indian Valley, I thought it was 55, Brock Weber. I'm having trouble seeing the numbers, so I want to give everybody their due if I can.
3rd down and 11. Horseman, they'll look for the screen across the middle. It's incomplete. It was intended for Stewart, and it'll be 4th down.
Brings up 4th down
and you're in a no-win situation here. You go for it. You don't really have any choice. I mean, you just got to go for it.
Yeah.
You don't like to, but if you want any chance to win this game, you've got to try and do something with it. Horseman looks across the middle, and it's incomplete. Had a man to the outside. Lewis went to the inside receiver, Stallman. It was incomplete, and Indian Valley will get the football here with 3:40 to go. Coming up, we'll have our Mac and Turf Realty postgame show, and we'll also name our Rack Battlefield Live Ohio MVPs for each team. So the Braves aren't going to have to do anything fancy to finish this one out.
Yeah, you want to do more than just take a knee because you still need to get a 1st down, but you don't want to run it. You're not necessarily trying to score, but.
Davis still on his feet, has the 1st down, gets it to the outside, stays in bounds.
What are you going to do? He just wears them down in the second half. I mean, he gets 15 yards.
We'll have it 1st and 10 at the Tusky Valley 16.
He's had a big game.
As they all have. Yeah, they kind of when they get serious and they want to put the game away, they get the ball in the hands of the number 1 there.
So 1st down and 10 at the 16-yard line. Byers, the handoff. Davis, they're down to the 11-yard line, another gain of 5.
Down by number 50,
I tell you what, those offensive guards of Indian Valley, they run just as much as those tailbacks do because when they're running right, that left guard's pulling up through. When they're running left, that right guard's pulling up through. You have to be athletic to play offensive guard for Indian Valley. That is for sure.
2nd down and 5 from the 11-yard line. Byers will take it under center. The handoff to Garbrandt. Up the left side, and he is close down to about the 2-yard line. It'll be good enough for another set of downs.
Yeah, again, still another trap play, a trap by the right guard, and those guards are very, very big part of this offense.
See if the Braves will try and punch another one in here.
And I got to have to give the center his due because he's always cutting off and covering for him. So, what about Mr. Kopp?
Very impressed with both teams tonight. And Byers is going to take a knee.
Brady Byers takes a knee.
So the scoring is likely done. And the Braves are going to come out of here with a 35-20 victory. They're going to improve to 8-2 on the year, while Indian Valley will finish, Tusky Valley will finish at 4-6. Week 11 coming up for the Braves. You want to stay tuned to, I'm sure, WJR and also to TV2 for information on playoff football, as we certainly will know more as we get later on in the weekend. About Sunday, we should know pretty much how this will all play out. As another knee taken by Indian Valley.
Well, I tell you, that's a nice gesture on Coach Lancaster's part. He could have taken it. It wouldn't mean anything. You got to give give your opponents respect, and the game was over with. And hey, they want to get everybody healthy and get ready for next week. And congratulations to Indian Valley, Coach Lancaster and his coaching staff on a great season. And I'd like to wish them good luck in the playoffs. And on the other hand, I'd like to congratulate Curtis Love and Tusky Valley Trojans and thank those guys for letting us come up here.
That is going to do it for this one. The Indian Valley Braves come up with a 35-20 pack victory over the Tusky Valley Trojans. So we will come back. We'll wrap it up for you with our McInturf Realty postgame show, and we'll have an MVP for each team brought to you by Rack Battlefield Live Ohio. That's all coming up in just a few minutes right here on TV2 Sports.
The end of the ball game. Final score.
Quick Print Center LLC was founded on the belief that we can do quality printing while providing excellent customer service. We offer free pickup and delivery to our local customers, as well as free competitive quotes for all our other customers. Quick Print Center is a family business that's been serving all the printing needs of Tuscarawas Valley for over 36 years. Quick Print Center LLC is located behind the courthouse in New Philadelphia. Stop by or give us a call for all your printing or promotional needs.
We're proud to contribute to you, the hardworking farmer, grower, and rancher. You work hard and take risks every season because you love what you do. And what you do makes a difference in all our lives. You're people who work the land. You give it your best shot. We'll do the same for you. First National Bank of Denison, member FDIC. It's all about you.
Hi, this is Denise from the Glass Lumber Company. Are you ready to tackle those fall projects? Call Glass Lumber. We have everything you need to finish those fall projects. Do you want to make your home more energy efficient? Call Glass Lumber and ask about new windows, doors, and insulation. Do you need a new roof? Call Glass Lumber. We offer complete roofing packages and we deliver. Do you need pressure-treated lumber? Call Glass Lumber. We have a complete line of pressure-treated premium grade pro wood for all of your building projects. Doors, windows, insulation, roofing packages, flooring, a complete line of hardware, and of course lumber. With estimating and delivery, it's all at the Glass Lumber Company. Are you not sure if the project will fit the budget? Call Glass Lumber. We are a service company also. From the handyman to the contractor, Glass Lumber Company, we have everything to build anything. On the Boulevard in New Philadelphia or online at glasslumbercompany.com.
Have some fun this Halloween and enter your Little Goblin in the itowns.com, a Little Goblins costume contest. Contest begins October 4th and the winners will be announced on TV2 October 31st. And you'll have a chance to win $75, $50, or a $25 gift certificate from a local business. So enter your goblin in the Little Goblins costume contest at itowns.com, where everything's local.
And there you see our final. Indian Valley defeating Tusky Valley 35-20. And it's time now for the McInturf Realty postgame show. Whenever buying or selling a home, make the call to McInturf Realty. They're 20 full-time agents with over 240 years of experience ready to serve you. McInturf Realty. Make the call, 330-364-HOME or 330-364-SOLD. So let's take a look at the numbers from our first half, or from our ball game here, and certainly a lot of running of the football and not much passing in this one because of the weather.
Yeah, we're going to finish up our stats here for the night, and we'll look at Tusky Valley, 37 attempts for 255 yards, and passing 5 out of 14 for 40 yards for a total of 295 yards. And look at the Indian Valley Braves. On the other hand, they rushed the ball 47 times for 450 yards, and they passed the ball 4 times and completed 1 for 13 yards, and now their total yardage
about
is
463.
A little bit more than that, but 463 yards, and they had the 1 turnover to start the second half.
So good night for the Indian Valley Braves and the Tusky Valley Trojans doing a nice job as well on the ground. So that is the McInturf Realty postgame show. Whenever buying or selling a home, make the call to McInturf Realty. They're 20 full-time agents with over 240 years of experience ready to help you. McInturf Realty. Make the call, 330-364-HOME or 330-364-SOLD. And now we need to name our Rack Battlefield Live Ohio MVPs. And don't forget that Rack Battlefield Live Ohio is the area's newest laser tag facility. Drop by and check out their facility, take a guided tour, walk through the indoor arena, and also play Battlefield Live Ohio in the Battlefield Arena, 307 North Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover, across from Chase Bank. Our MVPs brought to you by Rack Battlefield Live Ohio for the Tusky Valley Trojans. Number 33, Kyle Stewart, doing a nice job on both sides of the football. And for the Indian Valley Braves, number 19, Logan Ryan, our Rack Battlefield Live Ohio MVP. That's going to do it from Zorville. 35-20, Indian Valley defeats Tusky Valley in Week 10 high school football action. For Bob Zontini and the rest of our TV2 Sports crew, I'm Scott Robinson saying so long, everybody.